going on, guys? It's Rivid, and today we're going to be making a trap. We're going to be making trap, yeah. So let's start off by getting an instrument. I'm going to be using Flex because it's kind of just the easiest thing to use. Let's get a piano in here, and I'm going to find the best one that I want to use. Usually it's Stage Grand, but I think this one's going to be nice. So we're going to just kind of like play around with a melody. So it's like, that works. So you want it like a nice dark field, so usually minor scales would be nice to use. So just like loop that. So loop that, and then like now we need a second part to it. Like we need the second part to it. So you see how it's, if we just have the repeating, it's kind of boring. So we need like another one. So we got, yeah, so it goes. Just like that. And then we repeat that. Now it kind of sounds like this. So then it just repeats, simple as that. Then we need some bass notes, so it starts out, it's an F sharp. Just like that, so simple bass notes. And then we need the chords. What's the top note? F, D. If we have a no, it's too low, so let's bring it up an octave because it's too low. There we go. Actually, let's bring the top note down. I think we could maybe just have the one. You know what I'll do? Actually, idea. So we don't need that bottom piano notes. What we can do is make another pattern. And then grab some sort of a synth. So let's go to Serum, grab a nice synth. Let's find one real quick. Don't like it. Maybe a lead. Don't like it. I need something. So there's too much reverb on it. I could always add back the reverb in a second, but let's put that in. You see what I mean by that? You can kind of give that a nice feel to it. So that's a nice like flowy bass kind of like thing right there right now. So we got some sort of bass. And let's put on some Porta. So listen to it now, just the synth. It's got a nice like little flow to it. So now let's throw some OTT on the piano, or some effects just to give it a nice piano sound. On the synth, we're gonna add some reverb. That's all it needs. That's all it needs. It's perfect. All right, now we need to find out our kick. Why is my like thing so high? We need to find out the kick, the snare or clap, hi-hat, extra percussion, 808s. So let's get right into that right now. Alright, so Cymatics usually has a bunch of free stuff that you can find, but we're going to go into the Cartel Hip Hop for the 808. I love the Underworld 808, it sounds so clean. We're going to put down the release, just kind of like fold it to this, put the whole other way. You guys get the idea for the 808. Also, that synth needs to be brought down a bit. Alright, so we got the 808. We also need the clap. I don't know if I like any of these, so I'm not going to use those, but I do like the Arrow hi-hat. And for the open one, I think it's the release. Yep, that's the one. So, now we got the hi-hats. The kick, I don't like any of those. I think one of the percussion I can use, where is it? Banana. I love that. It sounds so nice. And anything?
Hey! Yo!
No, I don't like it. Okay. So let's go back to our trap now and grab the rest of our stuff. Actually, I'm not going to grab the kick yet, but let's grab the clap. I like the trap if it's turned down a bit. Any effects that I want to use? No. Rim shots. That's always nice. Now we're going to find our kick, which I like in the Lo-Fi starter pack, which is the Milk. Or Yummy. Interesting names, I know. And now we're going to make our pattern. So we're going to start with the first 4 measures. We're going to make another pattern for our hi-hats and put that down here because I always have kick, clap or snare, hi-hats, 808 extras. So this is our hi-hat pattern, but let's start with our clap because it's always the easiest. It's already too loud, so let's turn that down. Now let's go and grab our kick. And we're gonna kind of just put it in our kicks however we like, where we like. Okay, thank you for not putting that in. I like it. Now let's go grab our other percussion instruments, just like so. So we have that done. Our clap's still a bit loud, and that percussion is still a bit loud. gonna go to our rim shots, and so basically we're adding everything before our hi-hats and 808s because I like to do those last, mainly because I want the feel for the beat first. So trap is more claps on the third, kick in this kind of area, kind of just giving a nice feel to it, and then you always got the off, like the rim shots usually, or any percussion. That is so loud. No. Just like so. And then let's go do our hi-hats now. So we got the open ones first. Actually, we could do the open ones. That is way too low. So we can usually do any kind of hi-hat pattern we like. Personally, I don't really like that. I want something a little more, actually, yeah, a little more trappy. Trappy, that's a funny word. So we're gonna kind of just like put all the hi-hats down like this, and then take it out where there's a snare or a clap, and that's in these areas. And as you can tell, it's pretty loud, so we're gonna open this and turn it down here. Now it's kind of bland because there's no rolls, so let's go into 1/4 step and then just add a bunch of rolls. So we can add one right here, we can add one here, if I can get these hi-hats in place, that'd be nice. So we're just going to add our rolls wherever we think it sounds nice. It's all really up to you. There's no specific way to put your rolls, but if it sounds off, change it, because it's got to be off. If it doesn't sound right to you, we're going to do the 4 and then the double. See, that sounds nice to me. That sounds perfect. And now we're going to copy it over because 808s are going to take as much as the melody, the melody and bass notes take. So you see these bass notes? That's what our 808s are going to be following. So because that pattern is so long, it's double the amount that we do for the rest. It has to be, the 808s has to be like that long. How does it follow? So it goes F sharp, G sharp, A. Up. So it goes back up to C. See how that goes? So we're going to copy that over. We're going to move these ones down to E. So now this is E, G. E, the other two are the same. And then the top one is now down to B. So now there's a few things wrong with this, and I want to see, before I get into this, what is wrong with this. Pause the video right now, comment, because why not? Let's do a little trivia. So what's wrong with this is that there's absolutely no sidechain on the 808s and melody for the kick and snare. Usually you'd have it for the kick and snare. The percussion doesn't really need it. Hi-hats also need it too. So what we're going to do is we already have the first two things in. And now going down this way, we're going to take our kicks. Then we're going to take the clap. Then we're going to take the hi-hat, because it's in that order. Then this percussion instrument, which is the banana percussion. Then the rim shot. Then our 808s, which we can actually just find right here. Now the way to do what I'm doing is basically click on the thing you're trying to channel it to in the mixer, and then just press Control 11 once you press on it. I mean, Control L, my bad. So you might hear that the 808s are also a bit loud. Because of Serum, the Serum synth is also messing with that 808. Also, horrible thing to do that I hear in music is putting reverb on your kick. It sounds horrible. Take that reverb off. Take the compressors off. We don't need compressors right now. And don't overcompress things if you do. So let's take a small portion, just right there. Let's highlight that part right there. And let's create an automation clip with that. So we create an automation clip with the melody, the bass, the hi-hats, and the 808. Sometimes the, what is it called? I can't speak. Sometimes the bass or synth doesn't need sidechain, but we're just going to use it now just so we can tell what it's like. So we're going to copy this value and paste it, bring this part down, and just do that. So that's how we're going to basically do our sidechain. We're going to do that for all of these. So we're going to copy the value, paste that value, down, copy value, paste value, bring that down, copy that value, paste that value, bring it down. Simple as that. And now what we're going to do is we can unhighlight that. We can just highlight these. And then we're going to Control B it over with our pencil ready so we can put it on the kicks and hi-hats. Luckily we only have to do a few bars. Sometimes you don't need it on your kick, but it sounds better with it on. So bam, we can put that over on that side too. So that's with sidechain. Without, let's start without. With it. You can hear a few things don't need as much as it shows here. So we can, this is the 808. The 808 sounds nice with it, but the piano doesn't sound too good. So we turn that down a bit, and the Serum. But the hi-hats need it. Simple as that. Simple. Bam. So we have that done now. Alright. Now that we have all that, that is basically how you make a trap beat. I'm not going to get into intros, outros, choruses, and stuff like that, but that is how you make a trap beat. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Bye.